Are you currently dealing with depression? Perhaps you were in the past. Perhaps it's coming back around, or maybe you know someone struggling. Whomever you're looking to help by clicking this video, I hope it gives you something to think about and something to try out. I'm not a medical professional, and this isn't medical advice. I'm just a regular person, like you, who wanted to share something interesting. There's many things to help combat and understand depression. You'll likely know of a few. Therapy, communication, exercise, meditation, medication, nature, yoga. But recently I've been researching into another that most don't know about. Or rather, don't know it's a great tool to help with depression itself. Let's discuss. You don't have to be Gordon Ramsay. It doesn't have to be technical. It doesn't have to look good. It needn't be time consuming or high effort. It just has to be done by you, for you, or for somebody else if they're lucky. In fact, I love it when I cook for somebody else. It's the same feeling I get like when I give somebody a present. Yeah, it just makes me really happy. So the link between the mind and the gut is a really strong yet really silent one. I believe your mental health is absolutely affected by your physical health and vice versa. Therefore, what you eat can not only be a factor of depression, but could also increase the length and perhaps the severity of it too. You know, many times it's really easy to just reach for the chips or I love diving into a tub of ice cream as much as the next person. Like, honestly, Ben & Jerry's, delish. But these fast foods, they really hold minimal nutritional value. You're also not in control of what goes into them, whereas you're in the nutrient driver's seat when you're cooking yourself. Now, this doesn't mean there's not a time and a place for snackies. Snacks. That's how I say snacks. This doesn't mean there's not a time and a place for snacks, or that you should even feel bad about eating them. Just perhaps over time, it's good to move on to more healthy produce more often. Two general rules that I use are: one, try not to cook with things that have a really long ingredients list full of words and names that I don't recognize, because that's a bit weird if you think about it. And instead, try to cook with foods that are themselves one ingredient. As in cook with chicken and cook with a carrot and cook with potato and peppers. And do you see what I mean? These things are one ingredients that make up the dish. There's nothing else hidden within those things. And two, embrace the cheat meal if it happens. Let it happen and then just jump back on track. Certainly don't let anyone, including and definitely yourself, make you feel any negativity towards it, because if you have a cheat meal and you feel bad and you start to spiral a little bit, you will just end up having more cheat meals more regularly, and then you're just eating junk food all the time. Just have it, be cool with it. You needed it that time, no worries. Get back on track, try to eat more healthy more often. There have been links showing creativity can aid with depression, though not a lot of research has been done on it, so I would advise doing your own research. However, me personally, I think it's true. I'm a creative person, so perhaps this is why. Whenever I'm down playing piano or doing some writing, it really helps get me out of my own head. Other things such as painting or pottery or gardening, really good creative pursuits. And I think cooking falls into it too, because cooking can be super creative. I'm the kind of home chef who likes to, home chef, amateur home chef, who just likes cooking. But I like to experience and play around with different flavor combinations, like sweet and sour, or like salt and sweet, like salted caramel. But you could also be a baker and you're baking a cake and you top it. You garnish it with You garnish a cake. You decorate a cake. You decorate the cake with the little edible flowers that look really pretty. Super creative. Or you could add some beetroot to a salad. One, it's going to add a cool bit of visual flair with the redness and some sweetness from the beetroot as well, and the taste. That's cool. Two, it will make the chopping board look like a crime scene if you've ever cut beetroot. You know what I'm talking about. That could lead to a cool prank on your partner saying that you chopped your finger off, or like a bit of your finger. Yeah, actually, maybe I advise against that last bit. Maybe it would work for you. Didn't work for me. Whipping up a meal can be really fun. Yes, you do want to get it right, and awesome, and tasty, but you also get to like Salt Bae, you know, when you're seasoning your dish. Is Salt Bae even a thing anymore? Or you could have a laugh when you flip a pancake, or when you try to flip a pancake. The first pancake's always rubbish, by the way. You could share the experience with a partner, or a family member, or a friend. You know, making the whole preparation and making the whole meal just easier and maybe even more fun in general. And then also, by focusing in on the task, you're preventing some fun blockers. What do I mean by this? Well, if you've been having a hard time detaching or disconnecting from certain thoughts, perhaps cooking can help because it really requires your focus. You know, you need to keep stirring the onions to make sure they don't burn, or you need to add the right amount of coconut milk to the curry so you don't dilute it. By demanding your focus, cooking draws your attention to the task at hand. By taking your attention away from other stresses, cooking allows you to slow down and, and hopefully have some fun. So the final thing I wanted to mention is probably the most important. There's a huge sense of accomplishment with cooking, and this just feels really great. Mental health professionals often recommend setting achievable goals that give you positive rewards. So here you start with a collection of healthy ingredients that you creatively transform and cook into something healthy and delicious that provides instant gratification. And all within a small space of time, depending on the meal. That's awesome. So whether you're struggling with mental health or not, cooking is just a really great, easy to meet short-term goal. And the sense of accomplishment it gives you can help lift up your self-esteem. So it might just be worth going to the market or grabbing the chopping board or picking up the frying pan. I'd really love to know your thoughts on this. Like, cooking is not necessarily for everyone. Some people get too stressed out by it. It helps me because, like I've said in the video, I just love the process and I just love food. But if you've got anything that could help other people and help me, please drop it down in the comments. I'll be replying to every comment too. If you found anything useful, maybe like the video. I'm a tiny brand new channel, so it would really help out immensely. Sub if you want to discuss other topics together. Otherwise, have a good day or night, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao guys, thanks for watching.